So hey guys, I'm gonna be reacting to how the Halloween Kills teaser trailer. It's only like 35 seconds long, and I'll probably go over to Twitter because like we got some news kind of dropping. I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions on something because like I'm a huge fan of this fandom called Hannibal Universe, or Fannibal rather. Like we got some casting in a way that could probably, I don't know, lead towards the Hannibal TV series thingy, just because there's been a few rumors. Mads Mikkelsen a couple of days ago or somewhere said that there could be another season if like the network picks up, and like who knows, maybe this girl that they casted for Clarice, for Clarice Starling, obviously from like Silence of the Lambs in the movie Hannibal, maybe we'll see her in yeah, in like the Hannibal series, like the TV series, the Mads Mikkelsen one. I mean, if it leads up to that, even though this is supposed to be like a sequel or something to the Silence Lambs, basically like a year or so after, but I will read into that in a little bit or so. My phone's at 68%, so that's why I'm doing this all in one video. That's why I did news and so on. But yeah, so I'm gonna be reacting to the Halloween Kills trailer first, and I got some Star Wars news for you guys. And then I'm gonna go get my hair cut in a little bit too, in about an hour and a bit. So here it goes. Since it's a commercial like this one, the Halloween sequel, well, Halloween Kills is a sequel to the 2018 one, so like there could be some spoilers, just in case. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit too. And I will turn the camera and I'll be like, or something. Any second. Pumpkin. This kind of looks like it. It sounds like it. Ooh, the fire. Okay. Sorry about that. Yes. You tell him, Jamie. I wonder how Michael is gonna get out. It seems like the paramedics. Oh. I hate how this is like called a teaser, even though we probably are gonna get him another one. Just because, eh, just because, yeah, just because, it got pushed back to like October 21st, I think it said, 2021, which I guess is great. Like, we'll probably get a teaser or something of some sort, maybe, or like some kind of information for your Halloween Ends, which they are currently working on. Probably like right now type thing, especially with the fact they've got this trailer and stuff. I'm excited. Yeah, sorry. October 15th, 2021. I'm excited, you guys. I love all these Halloween movies, and except for like Season of the Witch. I'm excited to see this because, like, what's his face? Anthony Michael Hall or something, and Kyle or Kylie Richards are supposed to be in it. Kyle Richards, if you guys don't know, she was Lindsay, the little girl that I think, like, Sheriff Brackett's daughter was babysitting in the original, who was a friend of Laurie, like the sheriff's daughter. So it's like this. Is Lindsay and Tommy, played by Anthony Michael Hall? I think it's him. But how are they gonna like come into play? I think if you were to ask me, like since I'm kind of a huge horror buff, if you were to like ask me, I would say that here, I'll get the next thingy ready while I'm at it. Give me a second. I'm gonna just like move this. I got Discord Nitro and like a while ago. But yeah, like, I wonder. Yeah. I wonder, like, if they are gonna, like, be, like, the helpers that, like, help them escape. Maybe also help torture him. I also think that we could get, like, a little knowledge about Samuel Loomis. I forget which channel it was, maybe this one, but so there was like that male like reporter or whatever he was, the one that like went to the auto shop or wherever it was and the prison and stuff and showed the mask in the first one. Well, like in that 2018 one, I thought he was related to Loomis. He kind of looked like Malcolm McDowell, who was the remake version of Loomis. But maybe we'll get like some arch footage or something of I almost called him Alec Guinness, but of Donald Pleasance of some sort. Maybe a little mention of him again, like Loomis or something. Unless Donald has like a son or something that kind of looks like him, like he could be like the next generation of Loomises watching over future people. Who knows, right? So back to my next story. Enough about Halloween for now, because I'm gonna go over another kind of horror topic in a minute or so. But Hayden Christensen apparently is rumored to appear in Kenobi. I think I mentioned this on like Talking Star Wars or whatever, but it's like this. It makes sense. I forget who exactly said this, but yeah. Sorry about that. That he will have a big role. I definitely think this is possible, and I mean, come on. Christian Harloff and a few other people from Collider and a bunch of other people, I'm sure, have always wondered this about like A New Hope scene. Like, I was not the last time I saw you, I was not the master, but I was the learner, and oh, I forget the other few little quotes from like A New Hope that kind of makes sense that like they would either run into each other at some time or something, or maybe even we'll like get him as like a heavy flashback thingy, even though I'm sure fans want to see him in like the Vader suit, even though he could, right? And maybe like James Earl Jones or somebody for the voice, like we probably would have gotten that, but it's just like a rumor for now, which is pretty exciting. Like he could be heavy flashbacks. Like I keep on saying on a few of my YouTube channels, he could be like heavy flashback. Like we could see little Luke, and then like Luke saying, "I'm gonna be a pilot when I grow up, one of the greatest ones," and then you get a flashback of Jake Lloyd, who was Anakin Skywalker in the Phantom Menace, for example. Right? Yeah. And also Alden Ehrenreich, I believe, who played Han Solo in the 2019 Solo A Star Wars Story. He is reportedly in talks to return. Like, he really isn't, but like nothing's like there's rumors and whispers, like that type of thingy. Like he's kind of talked about it to like Scream Rant or somebody, but he's heard little talks, but like nothing concrete yet. But what do you guys think? Will we ever get a Solo 2? Hashtag make Solo 2 happen. Will it be Disney Plus or will it be like a future movie? Like we still don't know what 2022's movie is. But anything could happen. Will we even forget about 2022 and then Taika or whoever does the next movie, 2024 and stuff? But yeah. And also, like, would it be Solo 2, do you guys think? Or, like, will it be, like, a standalone thingy? Like, there's a Kira movie out there with Amelia Clarke and maybe Ray Park's returning and Sam Witwer doing like the voice or whatever. Spoilers for Solo Star Story. But like, yeah, like that, and then Han shows up in there. I don't know why, but I also kind of think Kira could be like the villain for Kenobi. It kind of makes sense. Like, how does Maul... Sorry, I don't like watch Clone Wars or whatever, you guys. No offense. But like, how does Maul know where Kenobi is in Clone Wars? Like, do we get the answer? But yeah. Now back to the horror side. Give me like a second. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go to one of my favorite like horror movies ever. Called Hannibal Lecter. There's supposed to be this TV series that probably got announced in like January or something of 2020 called Clarice, which is supposed to be about a year before a year after Silence of the Lambs. And I got a question too regarding Silence of the Lambs. But yeah, so Silence of the Lambs sequel finds its new Clarice. I think she kind of looks more like Julianne Moore, who was Clarice in the 2000s one, but maybe they all like alter her a little bit, like blondish, brownish hair, because I think that's what Jodie had. Jodie was the original Clarice in the movie Silence of the Lambs, one of my favorite Anthony Hopkins movies ever. Her name was Rebecca Breens. I don't really like watch any of these thingies that she's in. But I love this. I don't know really why I have little doubts. Maybe because like she does not look like Clarice, but they could probably change my mind. And I love how this like got it. I don't know why, you guys, but I would probably have preferred like Jodie to return. And I kind of wonder as well, now that I think of this, if like they'll like recast or whatever Jack Crawford, who sent Clarice to go hunt for this killer, with the aid of my boy Anthony Hopkins, who like I'm addicted to at the moment, kind of, just for like the Hannibal reasons. But like I wonder like if they'll get him back, like Jack Crawford, like somebody new. It was Lawrence Fishburne in the Mads Mikkelsen TV series, and this guy named Scott Glenn for Silence of the Lambs, and then like Harvey Keitel was this prequel or something to Silence of the Lambs called Red Dragon. And there was somebody else, Dennis Farina or something, for this movie called Manhunter, which is basically Red Dragon by a different name. I love how he like gives like a little plot as well as she returns to field to pursue serial murder. But yeah, I'm excited. I will probably like check this out. But I wonder, like, like there's a picture right there under the read more thingy about Jodie Foster as Clarice. Well, like a picture of her. So like I wonder if they're gonna like change her appearance a little bit and her accent, because I think she's Australian. Yeah, and her native Australian. But like people can drop their accents. If you guys know Ben Mendelsohn, he's an Australian actor. He's in this series called Bloodline, and I think he dropped his accent for it. Like you can kind of hear it here and there, but like it doesn't really like sound like a heavy like Australian, like a light little Australian accent. But yeah, there's probably a little bit more to it. Yeah. I'm just like reading this. But yeah, I wonder, you guys. Do you guys. Okay, so here's like a few little questions that like involve like this like little thingy is down here. Do you guys think we will get a mention of Hannibal? Like, if you guys have seen Rogue One and like you guys were not sure about what it was about or whatever, like before you heard the plot, you guys wouldn't have been interested. And then their teasers came, then you saw Vader. So it's like this: will we get or see a mention of Hannibal Lecter himself? And could I accidentally just forgot her name again? I'm a little bit tired. Rebecca? Yeah, will Rebecca also like have an appearance if we get like another fourth or whatever season of Hannibal? Like, it probably would make sense. I think we're around the time of this movie called Red Dragon. And the movie Red Dragon mentioned at the end of the movie, it mentioned about a girl, which we would assume is Clarice when Will Graham leaves. So it's like this. Yeah? No? And who will also be the Hannibal? Like, could we see Mads Mikkelsen in this TV series thingy, even though he doesn't look the part, but nothing that little makeup and prosthetics and like a wig or a bald cap kind of or whatever could do, right? Or it could like we see, I don't know, a de-aged or whatever, if he's interested, I mean, but like a de-aged or whatever Anthony Hopkins. But I may just like give this a chance. I love Hannibal Lecter. I love Mads Mikkelsen. I don't know who's the better Hannibal in my opinion between the two of them. But like I've seen the prequels and stuff, and I'll probably, if libraries open up soon due to the virus, I will probably like read, because there's probably a bunch of these like other books type thingies by this guy named Thomas Harris, who like did all of these books: Red Dragon, Silence of the Lambs. I don't know if he did Hannibal Rising or Hannibal. But yeah, I don't even know the timeline for this movie called Hannibal because I've never seen that. And I'm pretty sure I haven't seen Manhunt, but I don't need to. Because it's Silence, it's Red Dragon basically. But under a different name. And before Lambs, like 6 years before Silence Lambs. But yeah, there's actually a funny coincidence. There was a play based on like King Lear or something. And Anthony was doing that at the time of Manhunter for like Broadway or whatever. And then I think like probably like in 1990 or something, like around the time Anthony was cast, that's where Brian Cox, the guy that was Hannibal and Manhunter, that's where he was on Broadway doing King Lear or something. Or something like that. But I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think, especially if you guys are fans of Hannibal, if we will get or see a mention of Hannibal. Like, it could be a selling point. Even, like, if it was in the teaser, like a trailer thingy. Right? But yeah, like, let me know what you guys think. I'll be back whenever I can with a bunch of other thingies. Some, like, new updates about this movie that I'm making. And a few other thingies. Bye-bye. May the force be with y'all.